Picture this. You file your crypto taxes, you're confident everything's accurate, and 3 months later, you open a letter from the IRS. It says your numbers don't match what your exchange reported. Now you're facing penalties, potential fines, and maybe even an audit. Starting in 2026, this scenario is going to start happening to thousands of crypto investors. Major exchanges will be required to issue Form 1099-DA to report your capital gains and losses to the IRS. But here's the problem. If you've moved crypto between platforms, there's a good chance those forms will be inaccurate. In this video, I'll show you why exchanges get your taxes wrong and walk you through exactly what to do about it. Stay tuned. You're watching CoinLedger. Why exchange 1099 forms are often inaccurate. So why are these 1099 forms going to be wrong for so many people? It comes down to cost basis tracking. To better understand what this is, let's walk through an example. Say you buy Bitcoin on exchange A for $10,000. You transfer it to your cold wallet. Later that year, you sell the Bitcoin on exchange B for $15,000. Your actual capital gain is $5,000. That's what you should report on your tax return. But exchange B only sees a $15,000 sale. They have zero record of your original $10,000 purchase because that happened on another exchange. So when exchange B issues your 1099 form, they'll only report a $15,000 sale. This creates a massive discrepancy between what you reported and what the IRS received on Form 1099. Whenever there's a discrepancy between your tax return and the 1099 forms the IRS received, it can be automatically flagged. If you're in this situation, you might receive a CP 2000 notice about your unpaid tax liability. We're already seeing this happen. Some investors who filed their taxes correctly are receiving these warning letters. And ignoring a CP 2000 notice is not an option. Tax professionals say that doing this likely leads to an audit. The letter states the tax you supposedly owe plus interest and penalties, and you have 30 days to respond. How to respond to an IRS mismatch. So what do you do if you receive a CP 2000 notice about your crypto? First, don't panic. Again, it's possible, maybe even probable, that the IRS's numbers are inaccurate, especially if you transferred your crypto between wallets and exchanges. Second, it could make sense to reach out to a tax professional. They can provide individual guidance and make sure that you respond to the IRS correctly. Third, you'll need to prove your tax return was correct. That means providing complete records of every transaction across all of your exchanges and wallets. You need to show the date you bought and sold your crypto and the price of your crypto at receipt and at disposal. But here's where it gets tricky. If you traded across multiple platforms, moved assets between wallets, or made more than a few dozen transactions, calculating your taxes manually can be extremely difficult. Luckily, CoinLedger can help. You can automatically import all of your transactions from over 800 wallets and exchanges for free. Just click Add Account and select your platforms. CoinLedger imports your entire transaction history, every buy, sell, transfer between platforms, and this gives you a complete record of all of your capital gains and losses. CoinLedger also includes error notifications so you can identify discrepancies in your tax return before the IRS does. So, here's what you need to know. If you've moved crypto between exchanges, your 1099 forms might be incomplete or wrong. The best thing you can do to stay out of trouble is be proactive. Get your records organized before an IRS letter arrives. If you're looking to handle tax reporting in minutes, you can create a CoinLedger account completely free. Connect your accounts and see exactly where you stand. There's no payment required until you're ready to download your tax reports. Links in the description. If you want to stay updated on the latest crypto tax news, subscribe to this channel. We break down every major update the second it happens. Thanks for watching. I'm David Kemmer.